Meanwhile, Puerto Rico has to deal with a group of mainlanders who just arrived looking for shelter. Tax shelter. As you may know, Puerto Rico had spiraled into an economic crisis even before the two hurricanes. In 2006, the U.S. completed the phase-out of certain corporate tax incentives. Manufacturing cratered, jobs disappeared, workers left, tax revenues plunged. Puerto Rico began running out of downward-pointing arrows. Desperate for money, Puerto Rico kept selling bonds. Wall Street loved them. You might even own those bonds in your IRA, 401k, UB40, or C3PO, but the jobs never came back. So,
Puerto Rico, more than $70 billion in debt.
Puerto Rico has turned to federal bankruptcy court to protect itself from creditors.
Puerto Rico is broke. It can't borrow money, and it needs to rebuild after the hurricane. So who is it turning to for help? These same guys! The plan, get them to relocate here. The bait?
You move to Puerto Rico, you can pay less tax, a lot less tax.
Woo! At the Puerto Rico Investment Summit in San Juan, policymakers waggled seductive tax incentives at rich folks. For example, if these guys moved here for just 183 days out of the year, they'd pay zero federal income, capital gains, or dividend taxes. A massive giveaway. I hate you. The incentives started in 2012. They first drew a pack of traders and hedge funders. Hey, that's unfair. After first drawing a tangle of, guys, no! Thank you. That's better. Now, after the traders and hedge funders, a new invasive species has arrived on the island.
So the cryptocurrency people, the blockchain people worldwide have been looking for a home, particularly Americans who have so many regulations.
Oh, God. Yes, the tax incentives are now drawing blockchain bros, Bitcoin boys, and cryptocurrencies. I don't know, what's another C word? Michael Turpin does blah blah whatever with blockchain something something something. I'm sure it's totally fascinating. Anywho, he was one of the first of what has become a blockchain wave.
And that was sort of patient zero.
Patient zero? Now that's a reassuring metaphor.
Tell me about the optics of moving to a tropical island in luxury, surrounded by relative poverty, and not paying any taxes.
So we're not paying income tax to Puerto Rico. We buy a lot of stuff. I've bought 2 homes since I've been down here. We go out and have nice restaurants, dinners.
How many calories would a person have to consume to make up for those lost tax revenues?
In fact, economists have estimated it would be equal in calories to a marshmallow this size.
Bitcoin hungry.
Is the argument that blockchain people and tech people will bring ingenuity to the island?
Yes, people on the island is what I care about, and they welcome us.
Not all of them.
But these millionaires are living in Puerto Rico for free, and it's offensive for the people of Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico is not for sale.
Representative Natal, a sort of less sexy Bernie Sanders, is not a fan of the tax breaks.
We're busting our ass to survive, and these people are coming in and they're displacing our communities. And I think that strategy does not generate wealth in Puerto Rico. It takes money out of Puerto Rico and out of the hands of the working families.
So they're not doing something for Puerto Rico, they're doing something to Puerto Rico.
Yes.
But this man disagrees. Of course, he helped create the tax incentives.
My name is Edgar Rios. I'm an international tax attorney.
Despacito.
Suave, suavecito.
So this group of people, are they just the jackals and hyenas that the savannah needs in order to keep its balance?
As long as you bring people into Puerto Rico, you're helping the economy because basically those people will spend money in Puerto Rico, will create jobs in Puerto Rico.
But weren't a lot of the people here a part of creating that crisis to begin with? And now they get to benefit from the crisis? Like, aren't a lot of people here eating at both ends of the mofongo?
That could have been, but basically, what do you do then? You have to basically now incentivize them to bring more capital, and we have.
Rich people have it so sweet.
They do.
They get to create a crisis, solve the crisis, and just keep making money.
It's like magic.
It's black magic.
It is black magic.
Maybe the world's most pleasant necromancer is correct. The Paul Ryan Black Magic Spellbook is Puerto Rico's only hope, and Turpin says blockchain magic will help the island.
The University of Puerto Rico at Mayajuez has one of the highest concentrations of engineering graduates anywhere in North America, and they've had to leave the island because they can't get jobs here. We're going to provide those engineering jobs.
Yeah, maybe, and maybe not. There's no law saying they have to. Maybe the newcomers will use their tax savings to do what rich people tend to do: support shitty politicians who will further cut their taxes.
It is capitalism. and that's the system that we live.
Yep. So that leaves one final question.
Just explain to me what blockchain is.
Blockchain is a distributed ledger that typically takes a block that is sealed.
Ugh, I wish I'd sent Mike to do this story.